Welcome to Mountain Monk Consulting. I am Cherry Chandler, an assistant consultant and your host for today's evening. So, we are absolutely thrilled to have you all. First and foremost, I would like to express my sincere gratitude for each one of you for your presence. So in this event, it's not going to be about fun and games, but it's also going to be a power of testament to your knowledge, collaboration, and networking. So without any further ado, let's get started with the event, right? Okay. So do you know somebody who has an experience of about 29 years at the age of 41? Well, his entrepreneurship skill started at the age of 12 and it's still going strong. So he has completed his management graduate and executive assistant from IIM Ahmedabad. He is also an avid networker from the world's largest business networking organization, BNI, and lead for knowledge series style. When he was working for 9 years in banking for multinational banks, तो उन्होंने देखा कि बहुत सारे जो स्मॉल और मीडियम एंटरप्राइजेस के लोग हैं उनके बिजनेस में बहुत प्रॉब्लम्स आ रही हैं, तो उन्होंने ये डिसाइड किया कि वो एक कंसल्टिंग फर्म फाउंड करना चाहते हैं, चालू करना चाहते हैं, जिनसे जो एसएमईज है उनकी बिजनेस ग्रोथ को वो प्रोटेक्ट कर पाए. सो आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट none other than Mr. Vipin Chokhawala, the CEO and founder of Mountain Monk Consulting. So can we first please play the journey of MMC till now? So I'm truly glad to be a part of this convert.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Yeah, can I get the pointer? I'll just like to share what Mountain Monk does so that you guys get a clear idea. बहुत सारे लोग मुझसे पूछते हैं business consultant क्या करता है and how Mountain Monk adds value. Of course, यहाँ पे बहुत सारे लोग जानते नहीं हैं because they are my client is wrong. Next slide. Yeah. So yes, what we do, simplicity and stability. We do not commit. आप देख सकते हो हमारे ब्रांड प्रॉमिसेस में कहीं भी ऐसा नहीं लिखा कि आप अगर हमारे साथ जुड़ोगे तो आप रातों रात इसमें करोड़पति तो बहुत सारे लोग होंगे यहाँ पे. मतलब इट्स नॉट गोइंग टू मल्टीप्लाई बहुत फास्ट होने वाला. We do not commit exorbitant growth कि आप 6 महीने में डबल 2 साल में 5 गुना 10 गुना 50 गुना. No. What we do is we commit change in simplicity and stability. That is what our commitment is. Next slide please. जनरली जब हमारे साथ क्लाइंट जुड़ते हैं तो ये एक्सपेक्टेशन के साथ जुड़ते हैं या उनकी ये प्रॉब्लम्स होती हैं जिसे हम लोग सॉल्व करना चाहते हैं. वन ऑफ देम इज नेट प्रॉफिट्स. हमें बहुत सारे लोग आगे पूछते हैं कि बहुत 3 साल हो गए मेरे नेट प्रॉफिट में इजाफा ही नहीं हुआ. हाउ विल यू हेल्प अस ऑन मेकिंग थिंग्स बेटर? नेक्स्ट थिंग दैट कम अप टू अस विद टर्नओवर या फिर सेल्स या रेवेन्यू कैसे नहीं बढ़ाया जाए. बहुत टाइम हो गया मेरा रेवेन्यू कांस्टेंट है, स्टेबल है. आई एम नॉट मेकिंग लॉसेस बट यस माय रेवेन्यू इज नॉट ग्रोइंग. हाउ डू आई वर्क आउट? This is what प्रॉब्लम है जो हम लोग सॉल्व करने में हेल्प करते हैं. थर्ड इज अ टर्न अराउंड टाइम. बहुत सारे काम हमारे लोगों के ऐसे होते हैं जो 2 दिन में होने चाहिए लेकिन हमारी टीम उसे करने में 4 दिन 6 दिन 8 दिन लगा दी है. हाउ डू वी ब्रिंग दैट टर्न अराउंड टाइम लोअर? दैट इज वेयर माउंटेन मॉन्क कंसल्टिंग हेल्प्स इट्स क्लाइंट्स. बिजनेस नॉलेज और एक आवर से यू कैन से इंडस्ट्री रिसर्च. हम लोग इंडस्ट्री के लिए आपके लिए रिसर्च करके लेकर आते हैं ऐसी चीज़ है जहाँ पे किसी को एक्सपांड करना है किसी नए मार्केट के अंदर. Let's say Dubai. We have an office in Dubai. Let's say any other place जहाँ पे उसको expand करना है. गुजरात में बहुत सारे लोकेशंस पर हमारे प्रोडक्ट्स बिकते हैं लेकिन हमें महाराष्ट्र जाना है, हमें जयपुर जाना है, राजस्थान जाना है. वहाँ पे जाने के लिए क्या क्या चीज़ें लगती है, कैसे किस तरह से जाना चाहिए, कौन सा मॉडल लेना चाहिए, वो सारी चीजें फाउंडर फॉर्म कंसल्टिंग होती है, उसे क्लाइंट्स को प्रोवाइड करती है। नेक्स्ट इज कॉस्ट कटिंग, और बेसिकली हमारे पास बहुत कम लोग आते हैं कॉस्ट कटिंग के लिए। मेजॉरिटी ऑफ द कंसल्टेंट्स और स्मॉल एंड मीडियम स्केल एंटरप्राइजेस आर फोकस्ड टुवर्ड्स ग्रोथ, बट देन येट अगर आप अपनी 2-3 चीजें ऐसी है यहाँ पे जो अगर आप सुधारोगे तो अपने आप आपका कॉस्ट कटिंग हो जाएगा। So one of the benefits that people get from consultants like us is cutting a lot of cost. And yes, of course, the last but not the least is collection mechanism or collection cycle. In other words, financial technical term में देखो तो cash flow management, cash flow कैसे सुधारा जा सकता है आपका, या कैसे सुधारा जाए. This is where Mountain Monk Consulting, और this is what consultants or clients look at us. Yes, ये हम लोग कैसे करते हैं, हमारी सर्विसेज क्या क्या है. So one is finance, हम लोग finance के अंदर help करते हैं. finance के अंदर help करने का मतलब ये नहीं है हम लोगों को लोन देते हैं. We do not provide loans. हम लोग सिर्फ उनका cash flow और profitability कैसे सुधारी जाए from a business perspective वहाँ पे help करते हैं. Next is sales. Sales कैसे बढ़ाया जाए. चाहे मैं हमेशा लोगों अपनी टीम को भी कहता हूँ, अगर मुझे बॉल पेन बेचनी है तो बॉल पेन बेचने के लिए it takes not more than 5 minutes, 10 minutes. लेकिन अगर मुझे ये पोडियम बेचना होगा, it will take me half an hour or 1 day. अगर मुझे प्रॉपर्टी बेचनी है, it is going to take 3 months to 6 months with a lot of meetings, right? अगर एरोप्लेन बेचना है तो it's a 3-year cycle, right? So what model suits where? That is where we come into picture, and हम लोग उस हिसाब से business models बनाते हैं for team. Process efficiency या operational excellence, जहाँ पे मैंने बताया था turnaround time कैसे reduce किया जाए ताकि आप काम अच्छे से कर सको. Next is business intelligence and data analytics. Generally software companies use करती हैं, but this is what helps you make better decisions as a consultant or as a business owner. वहाँ पे भी come into picture. Business strategy, and last but not the least is your HR policies and organization structuring. Yeah, next. ये मेरा ही नहीं, मेरी पूरी टीम का प्रोफेशनल बैकग्राउंड है, और अगर हम लोग हमारा बैकग्राउंड में मैच कर ले, कम से कम 135 years of experience in the room sitting just with my team. Can you a round of applause for the team itself? कोई किसी ने जोटा में काम किया है, किसी ने बैंक में जॉब की है, कोई मारुति सुजुकी से है. This is how the entire team has been taken. One thing is very particular about Mountain Monk Consulting के consultant अगर आप देखोगे तो they all would have worked for industry for some point of time. Next. Yes, I did my executive education from IIM Ahmedabad, and I am a Lean Six Sigma Green Belt on Lean Management. Yes, I am the CEO and founder. सबसे late promotion मुझे मिला था Mountain Monk Consulting में. It took me 9 years to become the CEO. We have an office in Dubai, and our managing director there is Rupa Jha. She is missing. She is cursing me कि मैं यहाँ पे क्यों रह रही है सर. Yes, next. This is the team. Uday Upadhyay, he is a principal consultant. Vijay ji, he is a senior consultant with us. Manish ji, he is head of sales. Again, 30 years of experience, 40 years of experience for Vijay ji. Deepa Jha, she is our manager client relations in UAE. Mayur is a senior consultant with us now. He has got a promotion. Ashwini, manager client relations. Ayush will be here in the team. Pooja, she is an operation manager, and this is her first job, and you meet her, I'll tell you very honestly, आपको लगेगा नहीं कि ये पहली जॉब कर रही है. Yeah, next. Ayush Prajapati, he is an assistant consultant, and he is going to reveal some secrets today for us. Yeah. Cherry, the host for the day, an assistant consultant with us with a 4 years experience. Next. This is something we were associated with Times of India. We had some articles published, our own articles. We sponsored a couple of awards during the COVID times, which is Best in Business Awards with the NFM. These were the next slide, please. These were the awardees. Next. This is where our clients are present internationally. This is where we have having an international presence is one thing for us, but being in Surat and having at least more than 50% revenue coming from across India other than Gujarat is again a feather in the hat, and I'll again congratulate the team for making it happen for me. Thank you, Vipin. These are some of our esteemed clients. One of the founders, one of the chairman is already sitting here, Reithu Turdal. Ajmera Fashions, Paramount Loans, Shripat Group, which is into real estate, Detox, Roro Ferry, आप लोग सब जानते होंगे. It's a group company. Roro Detox is a parent company of them. 51 Neighbors Ice Cream, Salman भाई इधर ही बैठे हैं. Perfect Diagnostics and Angan Architects. Again, the promoters of Angan Architects are here sitting in front of us. They are the ones who made Gopi Dalao. If you guys would love to meet them and have an amazing conversation with them. Yes. So that's it from my end.
So हमारे आज यहाँ की नेटवर्किंग का या मिलने के 2 मेन एजेंडास हैं. तो यहाँ पे बैठे किसी लोगों को पता है कि अभी क्या होने वाला है नेक्स्ट? Anybody has any idea? So first agenda, okay. Yes sir.
सर की शायद बिजनेस जर्नी जानेंगे.
That's a great agenda. But उसके अलावा भी हमारे 2 एजेंडास हैं सर. पहला मेन एजेंडा है हम एक बिजनेस ट्रिविया चैलेंज करने वाले हैं. ठीक है. आप सबको उसके बारे में डिटेल्स मिली होगी. तो उस बिजनेस ट्रिविया चैलेंज में बेसिकली इट्स गोइंग टू बी अ वेरी फन एंड वेरी चैलेंजिंग सिचुएशंस. आप यहाँ पे सारे बिजनेस ओनर्स हैं और सब अपने अपने फील्ड में प्रो हैं इन देयर इंडस्ट्रीज. सो लेट अस टेस्ट कि कौन कितना क्रिएटिव, कितना विटी और कितना स्ट्रैटेजिक है. सो लेट्स द स्पिरिट्स बी वेरी वेरी हाई एंड लेट्स स्टार्ट विद द गेम सेशन नाउ. So I would like to invite Mr. Mayur to please come on the stage and do kickstarting the game session. But before that, I have a question to everybody of you right now. यहाँ पे सारे लोग अपने आप को सक्सेसफुल मानते हैं और भी बनना चाहते हैं, right? We want to go ahead in life, right? So I want to ask one question to all of you. What do you think is the secret recipe for success? Anybody wants to speak? Sir.
Always keep learning.
That's amazing. उसके अलावा सर?
Consistency.
Right? Very true. Anybody else? I think सबसे important और सब लोग इस पे अग्री करेंगे, बोल नहीं पा रहे हैं लोग. Comfort zone. Getting out of your comfort zones. It's very important, right? तो हम यहाँ पे सारे लोग जो बैठे हैं अपने अपने फ्रेंड्स के साथ, ग्रुप्स के साथ, अगर आए हैं तो उनके साथ बैठे हैं. So I want everybody to challenge yourself right now in next 1 minute to shuffle your seats with the other person you don't know. आप उसके पास जाके बैठो 1 मिनट में जिसको आप बिल्कुल भी नहीं जानते हो और वो उनके साथ आपकी टीम बनने वाली है. So I am going to start the time now. Please shuffle yourself. फटाफट फटाफट फटाफट. No cheating, please. No cheating. Everybody settled? So now we are going to be dividing you guys into teams of 5 or 6, depends on the situation. So I am handing over it to Mr. Mayur. He's a consultant with us, and Mr. Vipin sir, who is going to be helping within this. So let's start the session, and all the very best, guys. I hope to see.
बिजनेस ट्रिविया चैलेंज स्टार्ट करने से पहले पूरी तरह आप टीम में बैठ जाए. थोड़ा मुझे अभी भी वो थोड़ा अलग अलग लग रहा है. थोड़ा टीम साइड में फॉर्मेशन में बैठ जाए. 6 टीम्स. अश्विनी
5-5 की 6 टीम बना लेते हैं एंड जो भी और करेगा दे हैव द ऑप्शन इसको कोई भी टीम में हो शफल कर सकते हैं. जस्ट मेक श्योर एक इसमें मैं स्लाइड नहीं देती हूँ. इट्स गोइंग टू बी अ टीम वर्क. एक और हिंट दे सकती हूँ जो भी नंबर में अच्छा है. टीम 1 please raise your hands. कौन टीम में पता चले? No, okay, let's say. So this is team 1. Do you want to call?
Okay.
Yes, everybody has 30 seconds to come up with their team names. Team 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 लोग हैं. Okay. Team 3. 5. Okay. Team 4. How many people? 5. Team 5. How many people? Monk, please write the name. Team 1, Monk. Team 2, Team 4, 5 stars. Okay. तेरे में please कोई मत रखना. Team 5, What? White. Okay, White. This is some millennial name. Team 6? Mountain Man, okay.
Excellent.
So मैं आप किस पे बेट करना चाहते हैं वैसे भाई? Which team?
I think similar name माउंटेन वही आपको देंगे। सभी टीम के पास केस स्टडी आ जाएगा, फिर हम स्टार्ट करेंगे। यस। सर को यहाँ We can start. आप सभी को केस स्टडी दिए मल्टीनेशनल कॉन्ग्लोमरेट जिसको 36 कंट्री में ऑलरेडी एस्टैब्लिश किया है आदित्य बिरला ने। उनके बारे में थोड़ा मैं ब्रीफ दे देता हूँ so that you can understand and answer our quiz questions. Okay, so largest Indian multinational conglomerate जिसने particular revenue and established capitalization of $70 billion, right? 1857 से शिव नारायण बिरला ने इनको स्टार्ट किया था कॉटन ट्रेडिंग से। जस्ट एक स्मॉल ट्रेडिंग कंपनी थी कॉटन ट्रेडिंग की, वहां से स्टार्ट करके पूरा आप ग्रासिम का नाम जानते होंगे जो इंडिपेंडेंस के टाइम से फाउंड हुई थी, जो पर्टिकुलर पल्प एंड फाइबर में डील करती है राइट नाउ। सो वहां से लेके 20th सेंचुरी तक जीडी बिरला, गोवर्धन दास बिरला, राइट, उसने पूरा क्रिटिकल सेक्टर को टारगेट किया था, लाइक पर्टिकुलर पल्प एंड फाइबर, एल्यूमिनियम, सीमेंट और वो सब चीजें उस टाइम पे इंडिपेंडेंस के टाइम से ही उन्होंने जब स्टार्ट किया था। सो मैं थोड़ा फटाफट ब्रीफ आपको दे देता हूँ सो यू कैन अंडरस्टैंड। सेकंड पेज आप टर्न करोगे तो उसको आपका जनरेशंस मिलेंगे, जनरेशन वाइज क्या क्या उसमें पर्टिकुलर फाउंड हुए थे, फ्रॉम शिव नारायण बिरला टू कुमार मंगलम। सेकंड पेज, यस, फ्रॉम एस्टैब्लिशमेंट टू एक्सपेंशन इन टेक्सटाइल, कॉटन ट्रेडिंग इन पल्प एंड फाइबर्स, consolidations and diversifications like cotton and VSF. VSF is the one and only product जो cotton का substitute है, जो आदित्य बिरला ने मार्केट में लाया था, राइट? VSF substitute है, मेन उसको बोलते हैं cotton, राइट? ये चीजों को लेके पूरा ग्रोथ यहाँ पे लगाई है। मैं 5 स्ट्रेटजी के ब्रीफ देता हूँ so that
10 minutes में ये आपको सारी केस स्टडी देखनी है, पढ़नी है। I will give you little gist. अगर मैं आपकी जगह पे होती तो मैं नंबर्स देखती, नाम देखती, जनरेशन पास आउट किसके पास हुआ है वो देखती। So I just given the gist. ये सब आप ध्यान में रख सकते हो। Yes, 10 minutes. Then you have to return it.
आपके पास 10 मिनट। Yes, you have to read it and after the 10 minutes we will take it.
चलेगा, अगर if that is the case, please submit all the foods.
कर देता हूँ डाइवर्सिफिकेशन कोर कम्युनिटी के साथ टैलेंट एंड डेवलपमेंट। आप सभी ने बिरला अवार्ड्स करके कोई नाम सुना होगा।
Starting about teamwork strategies. Someone in your team will be very good with the numbers, someone who can be very good with the names. Let's see how the teamwork goes now.
यहाँ पे बहुत स्मार्ट पीपल भी बैठे हैं जो यहाँ पे 1 by 1 स्नैपशॉट क्लिक कर रहे हैं। आदित्य बिरला ग्रुप के सभी वर्टिकल परसेंट है। नंबर से ऊपर मैडम ने ध्यान देने को बोला ना, तो आप वो भी कंसीडर कर सकते हैं।
माय गॉड, लास्ट वाले जो सर है वो तो देखो एग्जाम की प्रिपेयर कर रहे हैं।
Higher the number, there is a more complex question. So let's say 100. So 100 is a very easy question, and 500 is the very complex questions. You have to select any one of the most complex question. There is a 500 points question. You can consider also. So let's start. I would like to invite Mr. Vijay for quiz start. Yes.
Really mentally not prepared for that. Anyway, to support. Excellent, excellent. Right, sir. तो here we have given 100 का एक small question होगा. उससे ऊपर जैसे आप बढ़िएगा 200 थोड़ा सा बड़ा होगा. 300 थोड़ा सा और बड़ा होगा. 400 बड़ा होगा. और 500 तो उससे भी बड़ा होगा. लेकिन it will take some time. आधे घंटे के बाद जब ये हमारा खत्म हो जाएगा तो आधे घंटे के बाद उसको हम राइट. तो नाउ वी आर गोइंग टू स्टार्ट 100. अब ये टीम 1 की साइड, टीम 2 सब लोग डिसाइड करें कि 100 पर जाएंगे कि 200 की 300.
So first of all, team Wong, you have to select any one questions from them. Please see.
अगर आप 50 सोचिएगा
कैटेगरी दिख रही है, राइट? इट इज टोटली अप टू द टीम कि आपको कौन सी कैटेगरी में कौन से पॉइंट्स के लिए प्ले करना है. जितने ज्यादा पॉइंट्स से आप क्वेश्चन लोगे, राइट आंसर दोगे, चांसेस है आप जीत जाओगे, राइट?
एंड इट इज आल्सो रिलेटेड विद यू. अगर आप 100 करोगे तो 100 की सोच हम सोचेंगे. अगर आप और ऊपर जाओगे तो हम लोग और देखेंगे, राइट?
टीम में जाना चाहोगे आप? वन टीम.
Which name do you like? Weak कौन सा?
स्ट्रॉन्ग कौन सा है?
एक मिनट, यहाँ कोई भी वेरी स्ट्रॉन्ग. हर कितना कितना स्टार गुड.
Okay, you have to choose the question within 30 seconds का time frame. Please select. These are the question who succeeded Seth Shiv Narayan Birla in leading the family business. Ipadev Das Birla, option C Seth Raja Shiv Narayan Birla, and option D Aditya Vikram Birla.
This is only for this team.
Yeah, it is only for team A. Box.
So there is a catch. For particular 100, 200 and 300 points, there is a minute. For 100, there is a 1 minute to think, and there is a 2 minute for 200 points. So here is the 300 points. So you have 3 minutes only.
No, 30 seconds. 30 seconds. C. The answer is C. उन लोगों ने सही C बोले. What was the right answer? No, that's C. So unfortunately, mom have not got the marks. Okay, moving forward.
This is trial round.
Team B, questions. Ayush. So team B, what you will choose?
Team Vision, right? What's your name? What's your team name? Vision, right?
With how many points? Okay, strategic elements prioritize customer satisfaction across its businesses.
Very thoughtful selection.
C. C is the answer.
Please read the answer. Okay, right.
That's right, that's right.
At the point for Team Vision.
300 points.
Yes.
Okay. Team C, gladiators.
Gladiators.
Originator of the family business after the leadership transition in the 90s, 80s. You may see the options. No, only if the team does not know और वो pass करते हैं तो then you can A. Option A. Option D. Okay. Option D.
Okay, right answer.
Transformation generation occurred in the
आपने बताया
Aditya
था कि
Birla
400
groups
500
was significant during the leadership transition from the second generation to the third generation.
आप लोग ध्यान से देखिए सारा आंसर
We are running out of time, guys. Last 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. C. Correct? Lock करें? पक्का? टाइम चल रहा है टीम विजन एंड ग्लैडिएटर्स कम ऑन भाई बाबू अच्छी वाइब आनी पड़ेगी अब which industry sectors did Kumar Mangalam Birla primarily focus on for the diversification and you can see your options
इसमें 50-50 होता है
e-commerce
I think a brief about in my case is
ध्यान नहीं दिया आपने केस तक surely आपके पास सीए भी है
nice choice.
financials 400 What is the historical growth rate CAGR for Aditya Birla Capital? आप आंसर दे रहे हो पीछे टीम को मुझे यहाँ तक सुनाई देगा श्योर 400 का मार्क्स
ये ऑलरेडी ब्रीफ भी किया हुआ है शायद.
मयूर जी ने जोर जोर से बोला था अगर याद हो तो
Yes.
श्योर लॉक कर दूं यस
CAGR annually.
चलिए मूविंग टुवर्ड्स टीम मॉक क्यों आप ज्यादा चूज करोगे तो ज्यादा मार्क्स मिलेंगे अच्छा पूरा एक राउंड खत्म हो गया है राइट ओके सो आई हैव अ ट्रम्प कार्ड गाइस
Guys, listen.
गाइस सो आई हैव अ ट्रम्प कार्ड सो आपको जब भी वो ट्रम्प कार्ड लेना हो तो आप मुझे बोल सकते हो द ट्रम्प कार्ड इज आप जो भी पॉइंट के लिए क्वेश्चंस लोगे उसके डबल मार्क्स मिलेंगे आपको तो अगर आपने 500 लिया है फॉर एन एग्जांपल माय फेवरेट टीम मॉक अगर अभी पीछे चल रही है और आपने ट्रम्प कार्ड 500 में लिया है और आप वो जीतते हो तो आपको 1000 पॉइंट मिलेंगे बट देयर इज वन सस्पेंस अगर आप वो हारते हो तो -500 भी होंगे बिफोर सीइंग द क्वेश्चंस So which question?
Please repeat. Team Monk.
Finance 300. What is the approximate annual revenue of Idea Cellular Vodafone Idea in 2020? C.
Yes.
Lock कर दूं?
Lock कर.
चलिए.
अरे
Team Vision. Your questions please.
Tiny point.
So before आपको मुझे बताना पड़ेगा कि are you opting for trump card? अगर yes, then it will be doubled. 400 for employee double करना है. ट्रम्प कार्ड 400 के 800 हो जाएंगे अगर राइट होगा तो. ट्रम्प कार्ड अभी जैसे मैंने बताया कि जो ट्रम्प कार्ड इज आप जो भी पॉइंट्स पे बोलेंगे कि हमें बोनस राउंड खेलना है तो आपने जो भी चूज किया होगा उसका डबल स्कोरिंग होगा. अगर आप 400 करते हैं राइट आंसर में 800 होगा फिर गलत होगा तो -400 भी होगा. बोलिए 400 okay employee and global presence for 400 points. Aditya Birla Chemical Division in Thailand is the world's largest producer of which chemical? अगर आप नोटिस करेंगे तो सेकंड पैराग्राफ में इसका आंसर था. लग नहीं रहा मुझे आपने जो आंसर बोला है वो पर लेट्स सी देखिए. श्योर लॉक कर दूं? ए.
Okay, nice. Great.
Playing safe. अगर दूसरी टीम ने हायर पॉइंट्स ले लिए तो आपकी स्कोरिंग वैसे ही रुक जाएगी तो जल्दी जल्दी.
500 जमा से नहीं की जो जमा तो
Aditya Birla Group maintains a strong focus on its core competencies has remained central of the group's strategy, serving as a foundation for its success. अगर ग्राफ देखा होगा तो आपको पता चल गया होगा इसका आंसर क्या है। रविंद्र सर, आपको आंसर पता है, आप उन्हीं टीम के हो। 30 seconds।
Are you sure?
अभी क्वेश्चन का कोर कॉम्पिटेंसीज उनकी किस पे है और उसमें बरकरार रखी है।
Think about that.
Think about that. ग्राफ देखा हो तो याद आ जाएगा।
There is a confidence check.
Teamwork हो रहा है। बताइए फाइनल आंसर। Last 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Metal and minings.
Oh,
Five star. Trump card खेले? नहीं, कोई रिस्क ही नहीं ले रहा, कैसे चलेगा? बिजनेस में तो लेना पड़ता है। ट्रम्प कार्ड कौन सी कैटेगरी में? 400 खत्म हो गए सर। अभी नाउ है 500 पे खेलते हैं। बताइए कौन से कैटेगरी पे? -500 भी हो सकते हैं ना। स्ट्रैटेजिक एलिमेंट्स 500 पॉइंट्स। Examine the role of merger and acquisition in the Aditya Birla Group strategy. Provide specific examples of strategic acquisition and their impact on the group's portfolio. Diversification, merger and acquisition में जो लिखा है, उसमें key headers में आपको लिखा होगा क्या चीज करने से वो लोग ने core competencies में strategy अपनाई है. Please.
Idea and
I think ये कॉमन आंसर नहीं लग रहा है।
मैं क्वेश्चन आपको समझा देती हूँ, सिंप्लीफाई कर देती हूँ। क्या स्ट्रैटेजी अपनाने से मर्जर एंड एक्विजिशन उन्होंने स्ट्रॉन्ग किया है, और एक और चीज बता देती हूँ कि कौन सी कंपनी का एक्विजिशन करके ग्लोबल में वो लोग ने अपना इम्पैक्ट बढ़ाया है।
ग्लोबल में
यस 30 seconds. 5 stars आपकी ठीक है, 5 stars right? 5 stars अगर नहीं हो रहा है within 30 seconds, you can pass to the team wide. That's the answer.
That's the answer. Are you sure?
Are you sure it's going to be -500?
नहीं देंगे तो 0 रहेगा।
नहीं लोगे तो 500 माइनस हो जाएगा। अगर नहीं आ रहा है तो आप वाइड को पास कर सकते हो। We have 10 seconds. Wide. Team wide. Okay, so you are not passing on? Okay. ठीक है. So Van Hussein is the answer. That's a fashion retail brand. Okay. Please show the answers. Merger and acquisition have played a key role with the example like acquisition of Novelis. Novelis in the aluminium sector, enhancing the group's global presence. मैंने आपको आंसर ही दे दिया था, फिर भी नहीं बोल पाए। चलिए team wide. नहीं सर, इसमें पता है कि क्या merger and acquisition करके global presence उन्होंने बढ़ाया है। चलिए team wide. Questions please. इनके पहले -500 करो आप। 5 stars के -500.
Team 5 star minus. Yes.
Which? Okay, employee global presence 300. What is the key element of Aditya Birla Group strategy that has helped them expand their market share in various industries? Customer-centric approach, diversification, innovation in technology, and sustainability initiatives. बहुत राइट आंसर आ सकता है, इसका पढ़ा ही होगा फर्स्ट पेज पे। डबल करना है। प्रेजेंस ऑफ माइंड चेक करिए। Which? B. Sure? लॉक कर दूं? B.
Oh, great.
Team Mountain Man. ट्रम्प कार्ड खेल सकते हो। 500 के 4 क्वेश्चन बाकी है अभी भी। 500 कौन सी कैटेगरी? ठीक है, कौन सी कैटेगरी? आप तो सीए हो ना, फाइनेंशियल ले लेते हैं। अच्छा बताइए, फाइनल फैमिली बिजनेस तब लेना जब नाम याद हो सबके। फैमिली बिजनेस trump card 500, let's go. Family business 500 trump. What pivotal events or decision during the second generation of leaderships है sir, ये क्योंकि confusion वाला question है. Mark the transition from primary family owned business to diversified conglomerate. You have your options. Leadership 500. Explain the significance of leadership continuity and smooth transitions within the Aditya Birla Group from one generation to the next. How has this contributed to the group's long-term success? आप पैराग्राफ नहीं दोगे चलेगा, just keyword कि ये करने से क्या impact आया है उनके family business को global लेके जाने में. What are the key factors? Okay, I got the keywords which I was looking for. Answer please. Leadership continuity ensures stability, consistency in strategy execution, and the prevention of the group's core values and over generation. Exactly जो आपने आंसर दिया है. That was the tough one part. Gladiators. Trump card खेलेंगे या फिर easy question? Trump card. Financial or employee global presence? Options हो सकते हैं answers. Business often face liquidity challenges. How has the Aditya Birla Group managed liquidity risk? And which financial instruments might they have used for this purpose? You can see the options. And we might have to make it quick, so 30 seconds में answer चाहिए. Let's build the teamwork. Are you sure? पक्का? लॉक कर दूं? जीतेंगे तो साथ में ना हारेंगे तो साथ में. Okay. ठीक है. Please lock the seat. The answer is by focusing on core competencies using commercial paper and short-term loans. minus 500. Team 5 star. This is a chance. 700 का 500. 5 stars. Which question? Team 5 star ने trump card लिया था. So this is the last round. Mountain man पे last question आएगा. So please guys make it quick. Question please. Employee global presence 500. Which of the following brands is not owned by Aditya Birla?
Not on.
I give you a hint. Every of this name is owned by the Aditya Birla. बस इसमें एक catch है. Yes. इसमें से आपको find करना है वो co-owned कौन सा होगा. But it is not owned yet. We are short 20 seconds.
20 seconds.
20 seconds, guys. You can pass the question. Pass the question. A, sure. Lock कर दूँ? Okay, that is A, Van Houston. And I think that's the right answer. Last question. Team 5. Team wide, which one? Okay, Trump. Okay, employee and global presence 200 for the Trump. In how many countries does the Aditya Birla Group have a presence? C. चलिए 400 मिल गए. Last question. Mountain man.
My favorite, Mountain Man.
200. 200. No. चलिए 200. During which generation of leadership did the expansion into textile, cement, and other sector occurs? Last 10 seconds, guys. Yes, please. Third, lock कर दूं? So the answer is C, third generation. Okay.
The first case is right.
So I think we have to wrap it up because we are running out of time. Thank you so much. I hope everybody enjoyed this real money game. We clearly have the winner, but the distribution will take part after the e-ticket session. Thank you, everybody.
Special guest Mr. Vipin Chokhawala from the renowned brand Radio. So आप लोगों को mostly पता ही होगा who are from Gujarat कि Radio is a household name in Gujarat for tourism. So for those of who don't know, Radio was founded in 1935. आज के टाइम पे सबको पता है कि पैकेज फूड्स क्या होते हैं, पैकेज फॉर्म में मिलना ऑर्गेनिक. लेकिन बैक इन 1935 जब हम बार्टर सिस्टम करते थे, गुड्स इन रिटर्न फॉर गुड्स करते थे, तब रेडियो वाज द फर्स्ट कंपनी, फर्स्ट ब्रांड इन इंडिया जिन्होंने ब्रांड के बेसिस पे पैकेज गुड्स को सेल करना चालू किया. सो दैट वाज अ बिग थिंग फ्रॉम दैट टाइम, राइट? And this company was also a part of the Indian freedom fighting movement. So can you please play the video for Radio Company? Can we see the video, please? So we have the man himself behind the brand, Mr. Vipin Chokhawala. He carry forwarded that legacy. कि हम जो packaged goods में pulses, tuar dal, and they have extended to tea as well. जो हम दे रहे हैं, it reaches to the customer with the highest quality और उसकी nutritional value भी intact होगी. So it is an experience of about 8 decades, 88 years, and we have Mr. Vipin Chokhawala with us today. So it's a huge honor, sir, to have you here. So I would like to invite you here and please say some wise words.
And while purchasing also, there was a lot of time in haggling the price and weighing and all those things. So I saw this and I said, I must take this treasury out of this thing. So we came out with a pack, even 1 kilo, 2 kilo. There was no plastics on those days to pack, no machines to pack. So we came out with this seed bag package. And it worked like a charm. It helped us in developing our brand because that pack went right into the kitchen of the housewife. And when she found that the product was good, she looked at the name of the pack. And that's how she would remember it. That's how it worked on it. Another thing we followed was do the right thing. Do the right thing even when no one is watching. What is doing the right thing? Be totally ethical and be totally legal. Don't try to break any laws regardless of your not liking it. Some of the laws we don't like. So what you can do about it, make a representation to the authorities or something. But don't try to break it and be totally ethical. Like I said, we have a return policy that is not followed by so many product manufacturers. Now, quality, as I said, quality means different things to different people. I'll give you an example. In US, one company was manufacturing industrial cleaning machines, which would clean in the factories. Like modern days, big vacuum cleaners and things like that. So it was doing very well in all over US. But when they sent it to Japan didn't like it and they didn't sell that. So they sent their marketing manager to Japan to find out what is happening. So he went and saw and talked to the factory managers. He asked them, what is wrong with our method? They said, the machine is extremely good. We don't have any Japanese machine doing cleaning so well. That was the problem. He said, after completing the cleaning, we bring the machine in the corner and leave it there. And one drop of oil falls from that. You know how the machines are. Sometimes so they didn't like that. See, the quality consciousness of Japanese. So he came back and asked the factory managers in America, said, do you see this? Yes. He said, one drop of oil falls in the. So what do? So we take a rag and wipe it out. Now this is the difference between the measurement of quality of the Japanese and the Americans. That's how perhaps Japanese overtook in cars and everything. Now when we talk about quality, it has to be quality and quality and quality. अभी प्रॉब्लम है तो चला लेने का, ऐसे हम अच्छा कर देंगे. So something जुगाड़ is very famous in our culture everywhere. इसे धक्का लो चलेगा हो जाएगा अच्छा होगा. You don't do that at all, because once you do that, then it will ride on you. It will become your habit. So you have to be very, very particular about quality. And if you do that, then only you can bring your product to become a brand. It has to be cutting edge quality all the time. So you have to take it very, very seriously, the quality, like the Japanese do. So many people must have learned about Japanese methods, Kaizen and all that. They do it extremely well. I mean, you have to learn quite a lot. Of course, originally they learned from the Americans only, but the Americans ignored that. And another thing I had to inform about the ratio name, as she said. Ratio is a charkha in Hindi and spinning wheel in English. So, when my father and his brothers, they started this factory for making dal, they were also in the national struggle of freeing India from the British. Actually, my uncle, Vipin Chokhawala, perhaps some of you might have heard his name, he was the first mayor of Surat city, way back, I don't remember the year, and then he was also an education minister. He was with Mahatma Gandhi, and he had mandated to all our family members that Bapu has said that we must spin cotton on charkha every day, at least for half an hour. So everybody was doing that in the family, and that's when this factory started. So they were thinking, what kind of name should we give to our product? And then they decided, why not radio? That's how radio came. In those days, branding was totally absent. Branding was almost not done by anybody. Maybe Colgate was the first brand which came in 1948 or 49 in India. Until then, maybe Tata had some 501 soap. They had a soap called 501. So, all this branding business has become very, very important nowadays. But these people, they are not educated. There are no colleges and actually schools. They are primary education. And another thing somebody said here, that keep learning. I think another thing together with keep learning throughout your life is you must have curiosity, kutuhalvrutti. If you have that, and if you keep learning, for instance, once I was invited to speak at a B.Ed college send-off. Now you know what B.Ed college is, Bachelor of Education. All the teachers, they had passed their exam, they had got their certificates, and there was a send-off where they invited me. So I told them that today you have become teachers, but you should never become ceasing to become students. You learn something every day in your life. Now, you don't have to have a guru for that. You can learn from a sweeper, how he's doing that, his job or something, how somebody dresses, how somebody talks, how to do something better. If you have your mind open, then you will keep learning, and keep learning until your last breath is very important, I think. And I have experimented it and I have benefited it tremendously from them. This is about radio. And I would say something about how I looked at my life, or how I walked throughout my life. Because I say that I am a lot older than anybody present here. I'll be celebrating my 86th birthday in about 2 weeks. Of course, everybody says that you have to be positive. The magic of being positive now. So that is one thing very, very important. That helps you. For instance, that helped me probably, and among other things. I have never gone to a doctor until the age of 51. And no medicines, excepting sometimes my dentist got me into the chair and put that injection and give me something. So, how do you do that? Well, I did not engineer it. It just happened, probably in my case, out of my habits. But you should learn not to take any decision based on negative emotions. And what are negative emotions? They are mentioned in our scriptures. Kam, Krodh, Lobh, Moh, Namaskar, if you take, well, we are all human beings. We are going to feel this. We are going to feel anger. For instance, I am sitting in my office and pressing a bell for my peon to come in, and he doesn't come for 10 minutes. I am angry. We are going to feel all these negative emotions all the time. Kam, Krodh, Lobh, Moh, Mat, Bandhu. We are going to experience this. But the important thing is, you have to keep that aside by taking decision. Suppose that peon doesn't come in, and I take a decision, I am going to fire it. I am going to let him go. That's not the right thing. I have to find out what was wrong. And then I learned that he had been sent to some errand and something like that or something like that. So, same thing, and particularly the important thing is greed. So, we are all deceived by this. Of course, other negative feelings or negative emotions are very important. They also influence us and they make our decision making very, very curved or topsy-turvy. But we don't know when we cross the line between good business and greed. No. So we have to be very, very particular, very, very conscious while deciding that we are greedy or is it good business. Something happens in our business and we say, well, this is very good. Let's go on this line. Let's do this. Let's do more. Let's do more. Something like that. It's like gambling indirectly. But we have to be very, very conscious. We have to put all these feelings aside, and there is lust, anger, attraction, greed, arrogance, and jealousy. Now, we have seen this arrogance mostly in people who are successful, mainly in politics and business also. They get a swagger in their walk after that, and they feel sometimes when they have made it very much, very high, when in a short time, they feel they are gods, and then they started falling. So you have to be very, very conscious about these feelings. Another thing is, we always try to make things happen. We run around. ये क्यों किया, ये करो, अरे साहब अभी 7 बज गए, नहीं 7 बजे फिर भी करो, फोन लगाओ उसको पकड़ो कहाँ से, वो तो नहीं है, जाओ let's take out my car and, but it is 9 o'clock at night. No, we must do it. Now this is trying to make things happen. It's not good if you try to make things happen all the time. At the end of the day, you have to try to let things happen. If you let things happen, because you must have experienced in your life, I tell you sure, that some of the times when we try to get something done, ये करना ही है, it doesn't happen. So we are very much disappointed, and we are distressed and all that. After 7 or 8 days, we learned that it was a good thing it didn't happen, because we would have gotten into trouble. So you have to make a balance between, and you have to let go if something doesn't happen. Now, as far as I talked about profit, turnover and all that, what is most important is, somebody said that we have got a lot of turnover and then we are making a lot of profit. But the right thing is, did the profit reach you? So many times it happens that you have a lot of turnover. You calculate the profit, we are going to make such a lot of profit. But collection, Narayana Murthy said collection is shady. This profit calculation on paper doesn't help you. So you have to remember that. And make a balance between your working life and your family life. Everybody, when you are young, you have got energy and you run around and you try to do things. तो अभी लेट हो गया तो कोई वंदना नहीं रहा तो कोई पूछूंगा घर को. You are after something, some project and all that. But now you make your balance sheet, you make a profit and loss account. On one side is the money that you have earned, and on the second side is the money we spent for making the business go. And the difference between the total is your profit and loss. Then we have calculated a profit. Your profit is very high and you are happy. But have you put all the expenses in there? I asked somebody, he said, yes, I put raw material cost, labor, electricity, this, that, everything. I said, did you put the cost of having BP and diabetes? Put that and you will see that you are in loss. Because after all, did you put the expense of not being present at your son's birthday? Because you are running around doing business all over. So, I have to say that you have to consider this also. Because after some making good and being successful, these things are also very important. Good family life and also you will have good health. And everybody will be that is the aim of your business. Why are you running around? Why are you doing business? Eventually, to make a lot of money, to be happy. To do things that make you happy. But if you do these things and that is affecting your health and your family relations, we look after so many bad relations of family brothers and husband and wife and divorces and all those things, you realize that there are so many of these things behind that. So, these are the things I decided to say here, and these are the things I told you and I live by continuously. and every day of my life. I have told, anybody comes to my office and I start telling them, do the right thing and do the right thing when no one is watching. Because you cross the red light at 12 o'clock in the night because no one is watching. It's not right. You are tempted to do something wrong when no one is watching. 100% human psychology. So you have to control yourself and avoid it. So I think this is all I have to say. It just in small and I don't know whether it took a lot of time or something. But
So we still have time to share.
well, I think just at my whatever factors that I have to be accepting. If you have any questions, I can answer. Yes.
Yes. In some way, I remember Bill Gates because he also has surname of Gates and doing business of Windows. Similarly, you are Chokhawala and doing business of Tuer. And my question on a serious note, as you said, you are in this business since family history. So how do you ensure consistency of values? And in that, is your next generation also in the same business? And what are they? And how do you ensure consistency in the quality? Because the raw material which you are procuring.
Yes.
So
Raw
consistency in
material-
values and consistency in
I agree.
quality.
Raw material is not made in the factory. Our raw material is not made in the factory. It's not like the plastic grains that you get. There are, say, all grains of same property.
So it has all the weather effects. So how do you ensure? quality?
Yeah, we are consistent about our quality. People have told me sometimes that I have been eating your dal since 40 years, and how do you keep the quality same? You tell me something like that. So we have not made a secret of it. We have mentioned it openly in our brochure also. That we use only particular kind of raw material, which is grown as far as possible without insecticides and chemical fertilizers. And our process is different compared to others. Other we don't use any water in the process. As far as people will be knowing is that the grain of tool is very hard and it has a peel on it. So our business is to take the peel off and break it into two. The two parts are also joined by some natural glue. So is the peel. So we have to make an impact on the peel and the two parts and we have to separate them. It's a simple thing, but it's very complicated. It's so complicated that none of the national companies in India has ventured into this. Tata has come out with a dal, but they are purchasing it from the market, selling it, branding it, and putting it in the market. Because this business is very complicated. So this can be done very easily with the use of water. If you apply water on the grain, the peel will come out. And it will also separate and become. So many people do it. We don't use water because water is not good for any grain. You look at any packing and they say keep away from put it in a dry place. The reason is the moisture or water impacts the grain adversely and it loses the taste and color and flavor and its capacity to get it done quickly. Finance department honored us for paying highest income tax. We were one of the 35 highest income tax payers in Maharashtra. And they invited us to Pune and honored us. I told them that this is not right, you are honoring us. Why? Because we have not paid more than your prescribed percentage, 33% or whatever it is. We are not paid 35 or 40%. So why are you honoring us? So the chairman of Central Board of Taxes told me that so many people earn a lot more than you, but they don't pay taxes, and you are paying. I said, this is like I am driving on the highway. At the end of the highway, the RTO people come and honor me with a garland and all that, and ask them, what is this? They said, well, you drove properly, you didn't overstep the speed limit, you didn't cause an accident, so we are honoring. Is that? That's not a cause for honoring. They did, but they did, and well, I'm a human being, I like it. So, my third generation is in this business and will remain in this business. This is not an exciting business. This is not a business like jewelry or some ready-made clothes or some diamonds or things are sold where people are excited, people come in droves to purchase and all that. It's done and done. Any other questions? Yes.
Yes, sir. My question is from what you shared last, is that it's not really exciting and boring. So, what keeps you moving? What is that drives you at this age and throughout your journey?
Simply, I would say that I'm not finding any more exciting business. But it has become a tradition. We are into this, and we find that the competition is not going to touch us because this is a very laborious and very difficult business. As I said, even the multinational subnational companies are not venturing into this. This Mahindra company went into this, withdrew, and that Marico came out, then they withdrew. Tata has come in and Tata is doing it. They are just like outsourcing the manufacturing of that. But manufacturing, so many people are doing all over, small units, but multinationals not very to come in. So I think we've done well. Our earning graph has always been like this, not like this. So since the days I was in college in Mumbai, or even in US, what might be, I have had good habits, like not indulging. There are things, and sun drying is, I think, better because
Required you because they would want to diversify this.
Fortunately or unfortunately, they have not. What I was doing was, I'll tell you this story. I personally would go to a store like BizBuzz, and they have a stack of all kinds of dals. 3-4 different brands are there. So I would just stand there and watch. The customers, mainly women, would come, they would pick up something, one of the things, and then take it to the counter. And I would wait for about 5-10 minutes, and then I would venture. If I look, I would find that the woman is looks agreeable or something. That ma'am, I
जैसे मैं आपको बता दूं, they have already hired us for market research. We did the entire market research for tea, of course. But in those days, when he used to do this, he did not have, head consulting firms doing market research and all those things. But then जो मैं यहाँ से सिखाना चाहता था, जो बताना चाहता था, कस्टमर में जो सिखाना है, वो मैं और कुछ नहीं सिखाता. और जो मेरा फेवरेट डायलॉग है, वो यहीं से शुरू होता है. Success lies outside the office. आप यहाँ पे बैठ के ये सोचोगे कि मैं बहुत बड़े बिजनेस का ओनर हूँ और मुझे कुछ नहीं जानना है. You can see he already had a established brand, but he used to stand somewhere and ask emails, do the market study कि भाई आप लोग क्यों ऐसा करना चाहते हो. मैं मेरी वाइफ ने बोला है तो मैं कौन सी दाल लेके जाऊँ. वहाँ से मुझे अपनी खुद की प्रोडक्ट का फीडबैक मिलता है. How we as an entrepreneur can learn this from you. हम जाके खड़े रह सकते हैं कस्टमर के पास. कस्टमर हमें सारी चीजें सिखाता है. अगर हमने ये चीज सीखी ना आई तो हमें और कहीं पे जाने की जरूरत नहीं है.
Good evening everyone, myself Ayush Prajapati, working as assistant consultant in Modern More Consultancy. So here today, standing in front of you, I'm very thrilled and excited to launch our very first. Also, I published some of my research on water treatment industry and spices industry. But back then, what I realized after doing the research that nobody is doing such a research for the SMEs and emerging corporates. All the research was going truly focused on large corporates and such a very well-known established brand in the market. But as we have serving our clients for the SMEs and emerging corporates, okay. So far we have a question for it. बस मुझे सेल्स बढ़ानी है तो मुझे मेरा सेल्स चैनल क्या होने वाला है, मेरा डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन मॉडल क्या होने वाला है, मुझे ऑपरेशन जैसे स्ट्रीमलाइन करना है तो मैं किस क्या अप्लाई करूँ और मार्केट में मुझे क्या जानने को नया मिलेगा। इसीलिए हम हमारे मेजर 5 कोर फोकस एरिया से हम अपनी रिसर्च आगे कंडक्ट करने वाले हैं। सो इज ऑपरेशन एंड द थर्ड is sales and marketing, and the fourth is technology, and the fifth organization behavior. So as you all know it, as we discussed earlier for the first 3 components, I am going to the fourth, like technology. How in the ever changing this business environment कि अगर डिजिटल ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन हमें कैसे, जैसे हमारी इंडस्ट्रीज है, जैसे आप लोग हो या हम ऐसे कुछ सर्टेन एग्जांपल लेते हैं, अगर मुझे एज ए स्मॉल बिजनेस मुझे कौन से डिजिटल चैनल्स या फिर मीडियम्स का एडॉप्शन करना है जिससे मेरे बिजनेस की वो स्मूथ लाइन हो जाएगी या फिर मुझे और ग्रोथ मिल सकती है, उसके इनसाइट से वो हम प्रोवाइड करेंगे। और रेदर देन फिफ्थ पॉइंट ऑर्गेनाइजेशन बिहेवियर, जैसे सभी हमें पता है पीपल इन ऑर्गेनाइजेशन, पीपल आर की टू सक्सेस। ओके, सो रनिंग ए टीम इज अ वेरी कॉम्प्लेक्स प्रॉब्लम एंड सिचुएशन। अगर उसको जो की एलिमेंट्स होते हैं कि सही टीम को मैनेज करने के लिए इनसाइट्स क्या होती है, वो वन ऑन इंटरेक्शन के बाद जो इनसाइट्स होंगे वो हम आपको इसे प्रोवाइड करेंगे। So please scan the QR code.
It's an amazing questionnaire which and an amazing part towards this. So please do this. 4 से 5 मिनट लगेंगे आपको क्वेश्चनर भरते हुए। अगर आप अभी नहीं भरना चाहते हो तो अपने पास लेके रखें, QR कोड करके स्कैन करके। It's a very interesting topic. You will love it. अपने खुद के प्रोडक्ट्स को भी आप उसकी तरह से यूज कर पाओगे। प्रोडक्ट का प्राइसिंग क्या होना चाहिए? बहुत सारे हमें आके पूछते हैं हमारे प्रोडक्ट का डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन मॉडल कैसे होना चाहिए। इंडस्ट्री स्पेसिफिक होता है, चाहे माइक्रो इकोनॉमिक्स से रिलेटेड होता है, कभी माइक्रो से रिलेटेड होता है, कभी लोकेशन के रिलेटेड होता है, कभी आगे पूछते हैं मुझे बिजनेस करना भी चाहिए या नहीं करना चाहिए। सो इधर सेम थिंग कीपिंग इन माइंड, हम लोगों ने सोचा वो तो हम लोग करेंगे ही करेंगे फॉर द क्लाइंट्स, बट व्हाई कैन नॉट वी जनरेट और वी कैन शेयर जेनरिक इनसाइट्स जो शायद हमारे बिजनेस और हमारे क्लाइंट्स को, हमारे प्रोस्पेक्ट्स को ऐसे ही समझ में आए।
अब लास्ट के 2 मिनट मैं लेना चाहती हूँ और मैं विजय सर को बुलाना चाहती हूँ। विजय सर, ही इज द मोस्ट सीनियर पर्सन इन इंडिया। सो सर आप प्लीज स्टेज पे आके
अटेंड किए और आप लोग का इतना बिजी शेड्यूल था फिर भी आप लोग ने टाइम दिया और आप लोगों ने पेशेंस रखा, इसलिए बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद आपको एनर्जी की तरफ से। और सर जी आपको बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद once again and for the speaker and our organizing committee members and volunteers and thank you so much.
मैं तो एक ही चीज सोच के आया था, आऊंगा तो कुछ लेके जाऊंगा क्योंकि कनेक्टिव का नाम तो पहले सुना था तो उनसे मिलना भी होगा क्योंकि इनका जो एक्सपीरियंस है तो वो बहुत मायने रखता है। हम लोग इतना बिजनेस करते हैं, बहुत पैसा कमाते हैं, पर उन्होंने एक ही चीज बोला मुझे कि मैं इतना पैसा कमाता हूँ, मेरे बेटे के बर्थडे पे मैं नहीं जा पा रहा हूँ, दैट इज अ बिग कॉस्ट। वो चीज सीखा मैंने कि अपने को लाइफ जीना है, पैसा तो सब लोग कमाते हैं, दैट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट। थैंक यू सो मच।
Thought that I would be getting the ideas and inputs based on the business decisions that he had taken. But what I realized while he was speaking was something that I was feeling within myself, and that was the sheer joy and the way he was sharing. I felt like I was experiencing it, and it didn't seem like some business person is sharing his thought. It was more like a fatherly figure who is sharing his ideas, his experience. So that was a beautiful experience.
मेरे फादर ने 2 बार हमारी प्रॉपर्टी सेल आउट की थी और सिर्फ फोन पे उन्होंने डील क्रैक की थी। थैंक यू फॉर दैट रजक भाई નું સાચું ઓકે સો આઈ એમ વેરી થેન્કફુલ ટુ યુ। આજે મને જાણવા મળ્યું કે લાઈફમાં બેલેન્સ કેવી રીતે બનાવવું અને નો કેવી રીતે પાડવી, વધારે એક્સેસ મહેનત ને વધારે એક્સેસ બિઝનેસ ને। થેન્ક યુ ફોર ધેટ।
My dear in negative emotion, I think that is the wonderful.
totally
56 पेज की बुक है। आई थिंक सो, लेकिन उस बुक ने मेरी जिस हिसाब से मैं लोगों को देखता हूँ मेरा नजरिया चेंज कर दिया था। 58 नॉट मोर देन 50, 56 से 58 पेज की इतनी छोटी सी बुक है, पर इट्स एन अमेजिंग बुक, प्लीज रीड इट, वन ऑफ माय फेवरेट्स, एंड एवरी टाइम आई नो इफ आई हैव टू डील विद पीपल मैं उस बुक को रेफर करता हूँ। तो इसीलिए जो मैंने सोचा कि जो लोग आने वाले हैं उनको हम लोग उसी चीज से नवाजे जहाँ से जो मेरा भी फेवरेट है और जो मैं खुद करता हूँ, प्रैक्टिस व्हाट यू प्रीच इज समथिंग दैट आई एम मैन ऑफ, सो मैंने वो दिया है। एंड यस, उसके साथ आपके पास एक फीडबैक फॉर्म भी होगा, प्लीज शेयर अस द फीडबैक फॉर्म सो दैट इट बिकम्स इजियर फॉर अस।
And it's going to be on an even larger scale. We have got 200 plus architects for that event. So this is all about Architects, which is going to be happening on 6 January 2024. So this was the announcement which I wanted to do. So thank you everybody. Our blockbuster BizBuzz has come to an end, and I'm very thankful for everybody's presence over here. So please go ahead, enjoy the snacks, start networking. Safe travels everyone. Thank you so much.
January we are about to have more than 200 architects in the same room, and the room is going to be our Utopia. Our Utopia के अंदर 200 architects आएंगे, and they are going to discuss about how the scaling is going to, how to scale their business. जैसे इन्होंने industry को acknowledge किया, वैसे we wanted to acknowledge some architects. For example, Snehal Shah is going to be a part of it. Sangeeni Builders are going to be a part of it. Manish Choksi is going to be a part of it. So this is the kind of level that we are beginning. Even here, one of the moderators is out here. Vishal is going to moderate that entire event for us, and he's a part of the curation committee as well. So this is how we are going to make it. It's going to be on the same day we are going to complete our 10 years as Mountain Home Consulting. हमारा 10 का पूरा हो रहा है, and we have something else to do after that. So yes, please spread the word to the right people. हम लोग चाहते हैं कि architects जैसे as a profession, how do they take it as rather than just a designer, how do they take it as a profession as well? That is what we want to do with them. Thank you so much.
चलो 1 2 3 स्टार्ट।